dance was beautiful. And I thought that jetpack would have been enough, but perhaps we need 4 jetpacks rather than just 1. Considering we seem to be getting the same tools again in this level from the looks of things.
We need to collect the body cases and a set of spatulas before I can even start construction.
I know where we can find a whole bunch of spatulas.
And I bet we can find something for the body cases somewhere downtown.
They are very well versed in finding things in general in this town, wherever this town may be. And this is probably the first part of the game that actually runs at 60 frames per second until I reach this box. But that small hallway ran very fluently, and it was beautiful. But no more need to concern ourselves with this. There's a kettle there, and I need it. And I'm sure that I can find a wonderful, wonderful way of getting this kettle in my life once and for all, but it may require some jimply jumping. And this jimply jumping does not come easy. This jimply jumping is going to be something that only a true pro of jimply jumping can do. And I do hope that I can be the one. Apparently not, because I cannot actually see when a platform ends, which is just rather unfortunate, really. It's rather sad. I could have been there ages ago, but no, I fell off, losing my kettle.
Kowalski.
Kowalski can't hear you, he's too far away, wherever he may be, but he inevitably is too far away in this current point in time. It's kind of weird how you guys split up in such convenient locations. But I guess you know your abilities and therefore choose who goes where. But I do wonder what is up there, because there's shadows flying in the sky that I cannot currently reach. And I want all of it. But no need to concern myself, no need to concern myself why I can't jump over this, because there's red glowy things. Which obviously means I have to blow it up in some case. Obviously, I cannot jump over that. It is simply impossible. And therefore, I won't worry about this anymore. We shall simply go where no penguin has gone before, because otherwise all this ice cream wouldn't be here anymore. We are going in this general direction. The place where penguins never dared to tread until now. But we are now 2 among 1. And have created ourselves a bond of beautiful penguins waiting for one another, helping one another with difficult tasks that need to be completed, using our fists of fury. What is here? Nothing. There seems to be absolutely nothing of real value here, but that doesn't stop us from blowing it up with our regurgitated bomb. That terrified the crap out of me. I was not aware that there was a chameleon there, but apparently I missed one already. But I'm guessing he's also in a place that's just kind of hard to see, or available in a place that can be accessed by another penguin. Oh boy, this could be interesting. I do hope that's not a joke they're gonna pull off a lot, because that's kind of a horrible joke, really. But perhaps Kowalski knows what is what. Maybe he knows what's up. Maybe he knows my needs. Either way, I don't think I'll be constructing that thing for now. I think I'm just gonna run around here one final time just to make sure that I haven't missed anything, because you never know that they were sneaky like that other chameleon who was just kind of hiding behind a box, which is a very rude place to hide something in a game like this, because it's kind of impossible to see, and then you just kind of run in the corridor and it turns out to be there, and you turn out to be very, very happy upon finding it. But would have preferred to actually see it when I grabbed it, because then I wouldn't have been as scared. Because being scared is very, very scary. It is not something I anticipated, and therefore I was simply not mentally prepared for such a horrible thing to happen to me suddenly and so infrequently. But something is making a very adorable noise. Probably just Rico, because Rico is probably the most adorable of the penguins. Aside from Private, because Private is impossible to out-adore, but, you know, he is still pretty cute. He is still somewhat of a sweetie. Someone whose heart simply is stolen the moment you see it. And with his heart, I mean yours, because, oh my goodness, the adorableness knows no bounds. Penguins are just kind of adorable, really. But no need to worry about this, because we have found more switches to hit, which will inevitably lead us to places. Places are good. Places are great. Another chameleon found, and it's the 3rd one. Where's the 1st one, though? I genuinely have no idea. Maybe Private knows more about this 1st chameleon, but I don't know where he is. I have not seen a single bit of Kowalski or Private. in any of these areas, but it seems that... is that a chameleon? He's just sitting there. I was so worried, and then you just put a chameleon right in the plain sight of everyone. That's not how you do a puzzle. That's just how you do something mean. You're a meanie. Why are you such a meanie, Mr. Penguin people? But no time to worry about this now. We've gotten all of them, and we can simply make our way forward. We have all the required things to have a happy ending on the end of this stage, so let us no longer query about why certain things are the way they are, and instead try to make jumps like a true jump person. Boosh! Another part found. But not the one I wanted. And did I move that box in a way where I can't move it? No, I'm being silly. I'm just being wrong entirely, really. I do believe that I should be able to hit it to the left and then hit it all the way down. And then hit it all the way to the left again and make this thing go beedly bodly. Actually, do I want it to go over there? I want it to go to the right. Never actually meant to push this thing in this direction. I actually meant it to be over here. But I do wonder what the point is of pushing it here. I guess if you get it stuck here, that would be bad if you haven't gotten the things required yet. But I'll just keep it there for now. That is a predicament. Kowalski, is there anything you can do to stop this little private penguin to be alone all this time? Can I hit this? Nope. Can I do anything here? Yes. Yes, I can. And therefore, I don't need to worry about such tiny shenanigans no longer. Because I have all the tools required to make myself a beautiful getaway to the place where I most wish to be. Which is definitely on that platform. Which I currently cannot reach because it's out of reach. That's basically the reason. I don't really need to go any deeper into detail on that one because it's simply the case. But I think I may have found myself a way to stop worrying, which is getting them back in the original position. I kind of just messed up by actually moving them at all. They were in pretty good places. Actually, I don't think they were originally. But either way, we've made it to the end of getting this thing. And therefore,
More supplies deployed.
there are more supplies deployed. And putting it there may have been a mistake. Nope, no, it's good. Never mind. All is well. All is good. We have found the things, and we can go about creating something beautiful. Which is a thingy with a drill and a bow tie. I'm still not sure why we need the bow tie and the glasses, but again, don't worry about it. It's simply the case. He knows what he's doing. He's a scientist. He is so smart. He's a penguin with brains. He's the one that knows what needs to be done. And therefore, I will not query and question about such tiny, tiny details and simply just press all the buttons that require to be pressed. And will that help me in any simple way at all?
Good to go.
I quite like his response of just meh, but who knows? Perhaps simply being here will do the trick. Perhaps simply having a penguin there climb a ladder will simply get me to the place where I've always wanted to be. And perhaps... no, I don't need to worry about that. Kowalski's fine. Kowalski will know what's up. Kowalski will know what he's doing, right? I see. Well, we have access to a wheel. How? Oh, this is how I get out of there, I guess. Is there anything else I really need to do over here? I don't think there is. I don't think there really is anything else left to do here. So, we are going back to the place where we started off, which is over here. And I don't remember if there was a ladder here, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, there is a ladder, and we can go and scavenge upon it. Scavenge is not a word, you may think. And if it is, it's not pronounced correctly, and it actually means something entirely different. But we're already here, so we don't need to worry about tiny things such as words. We just need to climb a ladder and make our way upwards.
Lucky workbench.
I see some more penguins that require my assistance. And a thing just appeared out of nowhere here, but that's just the way the world works. That's just the way things go. Kowalski, at my service, now with several platforms to boot. And one more platform actually needs to be booted, but the booted platform will certainly help me being Kowalski, to get to the wacky workbench and create another thingy. Good stuff. Excellent. Now we are over here and we can press buttons. If I fall down here, that would probably not be good at all. So I probably don't want to do that. But I am curious. Oh, look at you. Rico, you are required with Skipper. Simply meet up Skip. No. Simply meet up Skipper in the place where he is easily met upon, which is following this infinite road of going in the wrong direction entirely, which was a mistake, I'll give you that. I will admit that I went into the wrongest of possible directions I could have chosen at that point in time. Aside from maybe just down. But it's okay. It's okay. There's no need to panic. There's no need to worry. There's no need to be afraid about such tiny, tiny things. Once again, we just have to do some jumps, some tiddly bops, and the bops are made very tiddly. And we are all together again. Not really, though. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ready and able.
I was hoping to be somewhere else entirely, but I am not. I am actually over here. And I'm not entirely sure why. Because Rico doesn't seem the most useful penguin to have at that particular area. What do I know? I could just jump down here and be at the wrongest place once more.
Skipper, ready to go.
So this thing I can push places. This might be useful. I'll keep it there for now until I know what I actually have to do. Please? Okay. Boom. Kowalski.
Ready to go.
It's cleaning time.
All of this skip here anyway.
It's best not to question how everything got here and just clean it up. That's just the way messes work in real life. And in the life of a true penguin. And this is the life of a true penguin, if I do say so myself. But Private, once again, is required to go over most of the obstacles, because once again, most of the obstacles are ladders. Which is really quite unfortunate, because ladders are the one thing which I have so much difficulty with, and there's a ladder over here as well. Private, you know what to do. There's a ladder here. You know how to deal with such difficult shenanigans. Oh, I see. Rico has been given an entrance even. But he was underneath the box. Let's try it again. That was not my best moment in life. But I made it past. Nearly fell down, which would have been very, very unfortunate, because I think that would mean having to walk all the way around. And to be perfectly honest, can't really be bothered. So, would prefer if that would not happen.
Hey, isn't this the staff's responsibility?
You say that many times, Kowalski, but you simply shouldn't worry about it. There's something that a simple penguin does not understand, no matter how non-simple he may be. And while you are definitely the most of non-simple penguins, you are still a penguin at heart, and therefore I cannot give you the time to explain such difficult machinery.
Ready to go.
Get over here, please. Thank you. Climb on me. And go. And everyone carefully go before I accidentally make someone fall off. Go over here, follow me, and go over here. Put the things down. There's surely one of you who... There we go. Okay, really hope I do... Okay, Private came back up. I guess if you fall down here, you'll just end up back there again, which is really quite nice. Because that would have been really sad if I had to walk all the way back up again, because it's kind of a long distance. It really is. Yeah, you just... Okay. That is very cool. That is actually really, really nice. I was genuinely worried about certain things that happened in that particular moment. But they actually thought about it. So, well done to you, Mr. Game Designer and friends.
Skipper, ready for action.
Whoever you may be.
Attack stack, man.
Boom.
Reverse formation.
And we
Well
have
done,
ourselves a
boys. We're halfway
spatula.
there.
Thus ending our mission. That was a strange laugh to come from that character, but... Oh my goodness. That is not something I expected to see.
Look! It looks like the head for the skipper robot from Kowalski's plans.
Ah, yes, the toaster head manifold. Once we collect that, we'll have half the parts we need.
I thought we already had half the parts we needed, but what do I know? I'm not a robot constructor. I'm a scientist. And therefore, I do not worry about the creation. Let's just go here. Let's just see if there's chameleons waiting for us, hidden in the ice cream trucks once again, waiting for our approval. It would appear not. It would appear there's not one. What? Not 1, 2, not 1, 3 anywhere here. There's nothing here which will help us in the finding of chameleons, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll find them eventually. They are very sneaky, but so far none of them have been able to escape my righteous fury. Ah, I see. Kowalski,
Kowalski, ready to go.
only you have the power of being a second person that is currently in this general location. So only you will have the power
Ready and able.
of being there.
Kowalski here.
Excellent. And I see a wheel, but no chameleon. And I would like a chameleon instead of a wheel, but I can't complain, really. Wheels are pretty sweet. Wheels are pretty nice to have every now and then. There's probably a chameleon over there. I'm just desperate for chameleons. You have
Skipper,
no idea.
ready and able.
But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I have no idea how many parts I currently have, actually. So I'm gonna hope that I have 2.
Kowalski, I dropped something off
Kowalski
at the
here.
And then
With
3.
supplies dropped off.
Because now I can construct a thing with the barrel and the digging in the what's-it to go down the place with the thing. Also, just notice these newspapers have some interesting writing on it. I have no idea what that's supposed to say. Like, this actually says that the eclipse today, total eclipse today, which actually came in an episode in season 1, which is a reference to an episode. Woo! But yeah, the other one just kind of has moon language.
Just
And
what
I
need
don't
to build
speak
the
moon
robots.
language. Yeah, so then, I can't go back in here. There's a chameleon up there. Let's see what Rico's up to. Rico usually knows his way around such a tricky situations as the one I found myself in just now. Which is a situation basically just being at the start of the level. And that can be quite a tricky situation indeed, and we do need to carefully think about our actions from this point on. Because if we make the wrong decision, we're gonna end up in a place where we don't want to be. Like these guys. They don't really want to be there, but they are. They have found themselves stuck in that general area, and no way to make their way back home. Except if they actually tried. But for that, I would have to be controlling them. And it would appear that I need... What's his face? Get over here. I need a second penguin to be number 2, because I need to break some boxes that are over there and inevitably hold a chameleon hiding from me. And I do not accept people hiding from me. I'm the kind of person that finds hidden people and digs them up and puts them in a small puddle and laughs. Questioning why I put them in a small puddle. But do not worry, that is simply reverse psychology upon making them think that it was actually a horrible punishment. Please! Give me that chameleon and let me be free in this horrible, horrible place. Never to be seen in this particular area of the world ever again. Never. Never again shall we go back here. And
Private ready.
where's Private? Oh, Private is in the horrible place. Private is in the place where I really, really didn't want him to be, but he is there anyway, because he's a trooper. Private knows his priorities. How was that chameleon number 3? That was chameleon number 1. That was the first one I even saw. You have your priorities not set correctly, in my humble opinion. There's a tire there. It's mine now. I question if that was the right way to do it according to the game developers, but let's be honest. When a way works, it is valid. That's how the world works. If there is a valid way, then it's a way that actually works. If other ways work, they are just equally valid. If they turn out to be a bit quicker, well, good on you. Boom. Please stop launching plants at me. I would prefer that over you launching plants at me. But I have a small tunnel which I can make my way back with. There's a wrench there. Ah, no. I jumped on top of it, but it still wasn't enough. These plants are destroyers of worlds.
I'm putting the things I've collected on the wacky workbench.
It doesn't look like I can really do anything here with private right now, which is unfortunate.
There aren't any badges in here.
I do wonder how I'm gonna get up top there, but I guess that's just another one of those things which I shouldn't concern myself with. And see instead
Skipper, reporting for duty.
if Skipper has some things to do, because I was pretty sure there were some platforms which I couldn't reach otherwise. Let's see if this leads anywhere. That's unfortunate. Go further in that direction. I would like that. I don't think, even if I stand on the farthest little side thingy, no. It is unfortunate, but right now there's nothing I can do with you. It's very sad, but it's also very true. And the truth is often a sad thing when you think about it. Except when you are very, very happy. And therefore, I would suggest that you try to be as happy as possible at all times, and then generally...
If my math is correct, I believe I can push that box with you on it, Rico.
Huh. Oh, Rico, I was not prepared for your existence sometimes. But you are pretty great. I would have to actually get on here, though, but I believe I can do that from over here.
Skipper, ready and able.
And I actually need Kowalski there as well,
All
so...
this standing around is an excellent opportunity to plot my next move.
He has so much to say that by the time he's done talking, I'm pretty much already in the place where I want him to be. Ooh, kaboom,
Skipper,
kaboom.
reporting for duty.
Boom. Even when there's several penguins on top of each other, they manage just fine. And even if I refuse to press the jump button when I really desperately want to press it, I eventually get to the place where I mean to be, which is on that side. Now stay there. Good. Great, even.
Kowalski here.
Now Kowalski. Clean.
How did all of this get here anyway?
Do not question my requirements. I simply ask for you to clean. And get a giant drill pot out of nowhere.
Ah, spotless.
And another thing that can only be collected by private. It would have been good to have private over here. But no. Private's not anywhere to be found. Would be good if private would be anywhere over here, but no. We do not have the luxury of having private in our current vicinity, making it rather tricky to get that particular chameleon. But we can get a lot of fish, so that's cool. Another nice thing is that you can actually collect things
Kowalski
by
here.
with characters who are not currently under control,
You never know
which
what
I
you'll
very
do.
much prefer over games that don't let you do that. So another good job to game developer people who made this game. They have done a very nice job at making a fun game, which is nice. I am actually quite fond of fun games, believe it or not. And another strange construction has been made. And again, I keep forgetting where the circle button is because I rarely use PlayStation controllers, but that is just one of the parts of the life I lead. Where does this go? Oh, hey! Look at you! Get over here. I have some traveling to do with you. Ooh, Rico. You have so many things to say sometimes, and I'm just not prepared for it every single time. That's not the hole. Is it the hole I want? No, it's not the hole I want. I want you to go through this one. Because there is some rocks that you need to destroy. Boom! Let's see. Boosh! That is exactly the sound I expected you to make when jumping on top of this. Yeah. How about you do that, and then you get over here. And then Skipper will be able to get a certain chameleon waiting for us. That was the wrongest button I could think of, but I pressed it anyway. Sometimes you just need to do the wrong thing to feel like you've done the right one. And this was one of those times. Let's see. Oh, I actually managed to jump out of the thing. Out of the little animation. It seemed to actually make me jump a little bit higher. Nope, I was entirely wrong. But it did make me jump, so that was kind of nice. Otherwise, I would have been a bit scared. And sometimes it doesn't really seem to work very well. So I don't think I'm going to bother with it anymore. But it's nice to know. It's just nice to know, you know? But yeah, there was another one over here. Can I easily get up here with Private? Yes, I can.
Oh,
Private here.
I just need Private to actually be there. That would help, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. It would help me get to the place where I wish to be, not wash to be.
Skipper, ready to
Washing
go.
to be is an entirely different activity, which I cannot explain to you because it's too vile for such innocent ears.
There's a chameleon right here.
Yeah, there's a chameleon right here. Let's create the thing of the what's it and the who's uts. And perhaps it takes us to a place where we want to be all along. Boom. We're up the place. Okay.
Just what I need to build the robots.
R to the belly slide. Try it for some serious speed. Okay, okay. Boom! That is some serious speed right now.
Skipper, reporting for duty.
Even though it's the same amount of speed that you get out of belly sliding usually, but you know, still pretty good.
Skipper, ready
Follow
for
me
action.
to this one. Go inside. You actually went inside both of them this time, which is nice, Rico. I know you're waiting there for me to give you an action to do, and this is the action I
Skipper,
request
reporting for duty.
you to do, which is following me inside the thingy what's it. And take me forward to here, where we may wiggle our bottoms and fly. Yeah, and it would have been good if they actually all followed me up here, but nope. We're gonna have to jump one by one, separately, one at a time, all the time.
Ready for action.
And follow me. Go. Good, good.
Stack formation, engage.
All ended up exactly the way we wanted it. Get into the right formation and get some punching done. Because there's a large block in the way and it's rather unfortunate. Even though Skipper, or Private is leading the way now, which is very adorable, but he's not really the leading type, I have to say. Would be good if you let someone else take charge for now. Actually, that's a lie. I want you to be in the same formation again because I need to push this thing away. Follow. Formate. That's a word. Formate. Push this one in the direction of that way. Good. Where do I actually want this thing? I don't know. I am running in circles mindlessly. Let's actually see if there's a direction where I can go. Oh, there is. Neato. Let's see if we can't get up here and get the toaster.
Another robot piece down. That's all the pieces, men. Fine work. Back to headquarters. Double time.
But I thought Kowalski said we had half the pieces, and I'm so confused. But let us not wonder and worry about these things. Let's just continue finding the robots.